Hey boys and girls, so today I woke up and it is such a rainy day outside, very gray, very gloomy, so it inspired me to make this artwork. I made this painting that uses a few different materials and gives this feeling that the water is just splashing all over the ground, just like I see outside. So I'm going to do a little demo on how to do this. I have some watercolor paint, I have some oil pastels, some water, I have some paintbrushes, and some white paper. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to show the ground. So how much is the sky? How much is the ground? We call this our horizon. So I'm going to make my horizon line. We're going to do everything in white oil pastel. So I know it's a little strange because we don't see the marks on the paper, but it's pretty cool because like magic, it's going to show up later. So I made my horizon line. I'm pressing pretty hard with this oil pastel. And the next thing I want to start to do is I want to start to make, see, you could see the line just a little bit depending upon how you hold the paper. So I want to start to make these concentric circles, which just means it's circles around circles around circles. So just to show you with a pen what that's going to look like, because again, you can't really see on the paper. It's going to look something like these. So you're going to start with some smaller circles or ovals, and then you'll start to build some around each other. You don't need to be too particular here. You can make some big, some small, just like some real splashes you'd see outside. So fill it all up. Then I'm going to start to make some raindrops, and with these I'm kind of just making some circles and then a tail on the top. So again, just to show us with a pen, something scribbly as a circle and then a point on top. This is rain, so it's just a blob of water really, so don't be too particular about that. Okay, so I made a few different sizes. Some are big, some are small. You can make some teeny tiny polka dots in there. And when I hold it on its side, you're going to be able to see all those steps that I talked about. The concentric circles, these big water splashes, and now it's ready for some paint. So I'm going to use a nice big paintbrush for the job, just so I can fill it pretty quickly. And I want to be able to use two different colors so I know what is the sky and what is the ground. So in mine, I was thinking some dark blues and some grays and some blacks. And then on the ground, I was thinking it could be maybe lighter. Yours could be green, brown, get creative with it. Maybe it's a purple sky and a yellow ground. I'm going to start filling in with some paint. Now, again, you can't see your line, so this is really the magical part here. So I'm going to use some blues and some black. Now, watch out. Black can get out of hand pretty quickly. So I like to start first with a little bit of blue, a little bit of water, a little bit of paint. Notice no floods here, but it's certainly pretty wet so that I could glide across the paper. Now, while this is wet, I'm just going to take a little dab of black here, not too much. Look at how heavy that is. It goes a long way pretty quickly. And since this is a rainy day and it's probably windy and thundery and stormy, it can actually get a little messy with the way you paint it. Now look at those raindrops showing up like magic. That's pretty cool, right? Wow. And if you want, you can always go back over it. Maybe you thought it was too black or too light. So I went ahead and filled that all up. Now I'm going to start to fill in the ground. I think I'm going to get creative with this one. I think I want a brown ground this time. So I'm going to use a little bit of that brown. Same thing, really large sweeping motions. Wow, look at that. Look at how they start to show up like magic. So you can have a lot of fun with the different colors you use. You can even mix a few together. That's my favorite part. You'll start to get brand new colors. So maybe a little bit of green and brown. Wow. That's pretty cool looking. So I can fill this up the way I like to. And when you're done, you'll have a pretty rainy day. Have fun.